Hey everybody, this is Nate at Stowe Training, and thinking about how our clients over 45 spend a lot of time at a desk just ends up with these tight hip flexors. And tight hip flexors just leads to chronic back pain, knee issues, hip issues. It's sort of a big deal. Now, when most people have hip flexor issues, they're tight, the first thing they think to do is stretch them. The first thing we actually do is learn how to use their butt muscles. So we do every butt exercise you could think of in the world, from a exercise called a bridge, to a deadlift, to a Romanian deadlift, to a single leg deadlift. And that reason is that when one muscle in the body does one thing, the muscle on the other side of the body has to do the opposite. So as the muscle in the bicep shortens, the tricep has to lengthen. I flex my tricep, bicep has to lengthen. As we actually get their butt muscles stronger, these hip flexors on the other side of their body have to loosen up. What's interesting, though, is that this is kind of difficult because most of our clients suffer from gluteal amnesia, which just means that no matter how hard they can't squeeze that muscle on purpose. And we could spend the better part of an hour teaching them how to simply squeeze this muscle. That's really important as well. So not only are we taking advantage of that reciprocal inhibition, getting those muscles stronger to lengthen the front part, the hip flexors. Also, whenever you're stretching a muscle, you have to have something to pull against. So if you imagine a slingshot, you have to have a solid handle that you can pull back and stretch again. Well, if they can't squeeze the muscle on the opposite side of the body, their butt muscles, they can't actually pull against it to stretch that hip flexor. So they're not even doing what they think they're doing. They're just really irritating the problem and making it worse. So instead of approaching hip flexors traditionally like most folks and trying to stretch them to no avail, we actually prefer to try and get those butt muscles stronger, use exercise science on our end so we can get a much faster, much more systematic result. If you like my help, make sure you're not making these same types of mistakes, wasting what little time you have. Just message me. Love to see if online coaching is a good fit for you. Talk soon.